We are now going to do the ellipse. So the ellipse, we'll start with the standard form of an ellipse. X minus h quantity squared over a squared. A will be a constant, plus y minus, sorry about that, k quantity squared over b squared equals 1. That's supposed to be a minus. Now all of these letters mean something. First, the center of our ellipse is going to be at HK again. Second, the A and the B tell us how far to count from our center out to the edge of the ellipse. So since the A squared is underneath the X portion, then A tells you how far to count left and right. Since the B squared is underneath the Y portion, then B will tell you how far to count up and down. So the best way to understand this is to do an example. So let's look over here. We're looking at number 8. Number 8 is x squared over 81 plus y squared over 4 equals 1. Notice in standard form the ellipse will always equal 1. So this time I don't see an h and k, so it's centered at 0, 0. So here's my center at 0, 0. Now I look under the x squared portion and I see 81, so that means that A equals 9. So that tells me how far to count left and right. So from my center, I'm going to count 9 to the left, that would be here. And I'm going to count 9 to the right, that would be here. I look underneath the y squared portion and I see a 4, so that means B is equal to 2. So from my center, I'm going to go up 2 and down 2. And now I connect those 4 points. Those 4 points are on my ellipse, and I have a beautiful ellipse. Excellent. Next, we're going to graph another ellipse. Now this equation is not in standard form. So the first thing we're going to do is get the x squared and y squared over on the left hand side and leave that 144 on the right hand side. So let me write that over here. I will end up with 9x squared plus 16y squared is equal to 144. Okay, there. Now you can see what I've done. Now remember, the standard equation of ellipse has a 1 here. So what we have to do is we have to divide by whatever this number is in order to make that a 1. So I want to divide everything by 144. So I will get 9x squared over 144 plus 16y squared over 144 is equal to, now that will be 1. Now you can't leave it like that. We need to reduce. So let's see, 9 over 144, turns out 144 is 9 times 16, so you will end up with x squared over 16 plus, next, we have 16 over 144 with our y squared, so that will become y squared over 9, and that equals 1. And now we want to graph this ellipse. So, again, the center is at 0, 0. So let's put our center there at the origin. And now, since this is x squared over 16, we're going to count left and right 4 spaces. So, let's see here, 4 left, 4 right. That's difficult to see, I apologize. And now on the y squared, the number under y squared is 9. The square root of 9 is 3. So that tells me I should go up 1, 2, 3 and down 1, 2, 3. And now those 4 points are on my ellipse, and I connect them and I make a beautiful ellipse. Okay, let's go ahead and move on and do this one. Actually, let me pause for a moment. We are now going to graph another ellipse. So this ellipse again is not in standard form. Okay, we have 4 x plus 1 squared plus 9, y minus 2 squared equals 36. So the first thing we're going to have to do is divide through by 36. So we will get 4 times x plus 1 squared divided by 36 plus 9 times y minus 2 squared divided by 36 equals 36 divided by 36. So now let's simplify. Okay, this light direction is not working here. So we're going to get x plus 1 squared over 9 plus y minus 2 quantity squared over 4 is equal to 1. Now our equation of the ellipse is in standard form. We can see that our center is going to be at negative 1, 2. So we'll go over here. Negative 1, 2 is here. There's our center right there. Now the number under the x piece is 9. We take the square root of 9, that's 3. That tells us from our center we want to go 3, 1, 2, 3 right, 1, 2, 3 left. The number under the y piece is 4. Square root of 4 is 2, so that says from our center we're going to go up 1, 2 and down 1, 2. And there we have the points on the ellipse that we connect